Welcome to call, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We're super happy to have you here with us. I'm very excited for all the information we're going to get tonight because we have an individual with us who is extremely amazing. She's extremely intelligent, sincerely, every time I hear her, and she is always giving a bunch of wisdom and so much great information. It's going to provide a ton of value for you tonight, so you're very lucky to be here with her. And I'm going to take a couple seconds just to introduce her. This individual is a visionary. She's a wellness entrepreneur and global expansion leader, trailblazing Canadian leader in international market expansion. She's a former holistic dietitian and supplement store owner, a multiple six-figure affiliate marketing leader, renowned for building powerful teams and expanding markets, an educator in detoxification, gut health, and natural medicine. She's devoted to natural medicine, sovereign leadership, and guiding others back to the healing wisdom of nature. So, very, very excited. She's also a double diamond in this business. So, please give a lot of hearts and fire in the chat for our amazing presenter tonight, Mrs. Sarah Shamoon.
Mhm. Gratitude, Daniel. Thank you so much. What a beautiful introduction. And I am just so grateful to be, hanging out with you tonight, sharing that space, and the joy and the admiration that I have for you, sir, goes above and beyond. So thank you for all the wonderful impact that you make. Thank you for sharing your heart, and thank you for being here too, because vital health is what it is. A lot of it because of people like you that share their beautiful heart. So gratitude. And hello, everybody. Gratitude to you. Sarah Shamoon here, first and foremost. Welcome to tonight's Natural Remedies call. I just want to really just say gratitude so much for being here. I really just want to honor your presence. I see everybody with the hearts in there. That's beautiful. Thank you. Gratitude right back at you. I'm just a mirror of all of your love. Um, I love being in this space. I don't take this call lightly because I get to share my heart and I get to share my passions. And your presence here in a world where so many people are just reacting to symptoms instead of learning about their bodies. You've chosen to spend time investing into your health and into education. And I just want to take a moment and honor that because honestly, my loves, this truly does matter. Okay. And what I'm going to share with you tonight is if you're a guest here tonight, make sure that you're putting your name into the chat because we have a wonderful giveaway at the end. So you're going to have to stay to the end, my loves. And if you are, wanting to bring someone on, still say, hey, you know what? I want you to come on here. I'm going to learn about some natural remedies tonight. Maybe you want to learn too. Come on over, okay? Well, my name is Sarah. I am your friend first and foremost. And just like how Daniel said, yes, I am a retired holistic dietitian. I am a former supplement store owner. I am a wellness educator. Man, a lifelong advocate for natural medicine. Anybody else feel what I'm feeling when it comes to being an advocate for natural medicine? Drop me a yes in the comments. My goodness. I have spent, my goodness, decades, if not centuries, studying health and wellness. I've traveled the world and I've learned from different herbalists and healers and practitioners and so many different traditions of different medicines. And honestly, some of the most profound lessons, I will say, it didn't actually come from a textbook, even though I have so many years of learned education. Man, I actually joke sometimes. I say that, I've learned more sitting with shamans in the jungle of Costa Rica than I did in 6 years of university. I don't know if any of you can relate to that, but I'm not saying that education isn't important because education is incredibly important. I love our knowledge, but wisdom is different. Wisdom is something that we figure out and experience in the real life. Education tells us things. So we learn wisdom through observation, you guys being here and you guys figuring it out and maybe sitting and learning from plants. I don't know if any of you like to garden. Do you like to garden? Drop garden in the comments or maybe like a little garden emoji or flower emoji, and you listen to the plants. It's so beautiful. But seeing what actually helps by being able to experience it yourself. And what I've learned throughout these years, my loves, is that the body is incredibly intelligent. Yes. Our bodies desire to heal. My goodness. Our bodies want to adapt. Our bodies desire to find balance. And the question is, are we giving it what it needs to, not just survive, but thrive and feel home in itself. Wow. Ask yourself that question. What does feeling at home in my body feel like? Take that in for a second. Tonight isn't about selling products, my love. Tonight is about understanding our beautiful vessel, our beautiful body. It's about really learning how to support it intentionally and asking better questions, exploring different tools that may help us feel our best. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. Everything that's shared tonight is for education. It's for you to figure out. This is for educational purposes only, okay? It's based on wellness education. This is based on personal experience and individual perspectives. I want you also to know before I go along that nothing that's discussed tonight is intended to diagnose and treat, cure, or prevent disease. I want to make sure that you are also consulting your healthcare provider regarding your personal health concerns. Now, with that being said, you guys ready to get the party started? Say ready in the comments, baby. Let's go. So, what drew me here? Wow. Well, you haven't already guessed, Mother Nature. But this is so beautiful. What really did draw me here? It wasn't about learning something new, okay? Finally, a company that has aligned with everything that I have believed in for years. This is what makes me wake up in the morning and just so devoted and so joyful about bringing this to you. I get excited when I get to do these calls. I'm like, yes, that's why I don't take this for granted. I've always believed that the body knows what to do when we support it, what it recognizes. Okay. Our bodies know nature, yes or yes. Drop me yes in the comments if you're feeling what I'm dropping down, man. They respond to real food, nourishing food. They respond to herbs and real nutrients and adaptogens and minerals. That's why this felt like home for me. That's why I believe these three pillars represent something very important. Adaptogens. Plants are so intelligent, okay? Just like our human bodies are so intelligent. But adaptogenic herbs, they help the body adapt to physical and emotional stress, and it helps support and balance where it's needed most. Ooh, it has a specific assignment. I'm going to go over here, right? They all have specific assignments. Think about chamomile tea for a second. Just it's so easy to think it this way. When do you drink chamomile tea? Do you drink it before you go to bed or you drink it before you go to the gym? Ah, you drink it before you go to bed. You want to calm, relax, beautiful nervous system, feeling good. That's an assignment, my loves. Isn't that cool? Think about it. Now, if you multiply that to thousands of different plants in nature, each one contains a unique compound, or compounds, I should say, that support different systems in our body in different unique ways. Isn't that so cool? There you go. There you go. You learned something like, wow, that's neat. That's what I love about natural medicine. We're intentionally giving our bodies what it's designed to recognize and support it, and so it can feel vibrant and the best. Wow. Second, micronutrients. What does this mean? Okay. This is actually one of my favorite conversations because it's not just about what we take. Because I see people eating healthy, but maybe taking some good supplements, but are you actually able to absorb it? Well, it says on here that it's 50 milligrams of this and I'm getting all my B's and but are you? Are you? Remember, I had a supplement store here. Many people don't have a supplement problem. I love supplementation problem. They have an absorption problem. Okay. Do you agree with me? Drop agree if you understand what I'm saying here. Drop agree and really think about, do you ever think about, hey, am I actually absorbing this? All these wonderful things that I'm taking, my whole medicine cabinet full of supplements. Am I actually absorbing this? Okay. What I loved so much and why this is so important is that Vital Health places a huge, huge emphasis on highly bioavailable nutrients, okay, including methylated vitamins and minerals where it is appropriate and needed, and it giving the body a greater opportunity to absorb. We are bio-optimizing the size of the cell so the body can actually respond to it. And you're going to see in some of the products tonight, like our collagen that has NAD, right? Maybe our glutathione. Those molecules are too big for the bodies to absorb naturally. So we use micronutrients. We bio-optimize the size of the cell. So it's like, oh my God, I know what to do with you. This is really important. This drew me here. And I'm like, they understand. They're not doing the things that they're supposed to do. They're doing the things that they're supposed to do. So bio-optimization, micronutrients, very important. So the stuff that you're taking right now, if you're like a guest, you're like, I wonder if my products are working. Well, go and find that out. Third, accessibility, affordable pricing. Do you believe that everyone deserves to have high quality wellness? I do. And Vital Health owns its manufacturing and formulations and laboratories and logistics and the distribution. They're able to create these beautiful premium science-backed nutrition while keeping it affordable for all of us. Isn't that amazing? We're based out of Mexico. And I was like, wow, this is incredible. We can make it affordable and have high quality. Wow. That matters to me. Does that matter to you, for you and your family too? I want you to enjoy this. I want you to feel how I feel. I want you to glow in your skin as the years go on. Wellness is not a luxury. It's given to all of us. And you know what? It should be something that every single person should experience, yeah? I really hope you're picking up what I'm dropping down here. This is what makes this company so special. It's not just creating products, but it's creating solutions that align with how the body was beautifully designed and to function, and also being able to make it accessible for all humans, everybody. And this is something that I truly, truly believe is something that really stands out with this company. I want to pause here for a moment. I think this captures one of the biggest challenges that we're facing today as a community. You see, my loves, we're living in a world where convenience is everywhere. There's drive-throughs everywhere. But true nourishment, that is becoming increasingly rare. I want you to really, really think about that. So many people are doing their best. They're navigating processed foods and chronic stress and poor sleep, crap in the food that they're not even aware of, environmental exposures, digestive issues. When was the last time you had a good poop? Seriously. Constant demands on their energy. Over time, what do you think happens? The body starts communicating. Maybe it starts with some fatigue, brain fog, or low energy, digestive discomfort, maybe hormonal shifts, weird breakouts happening out of nowhere, right? Maybe trouble sleeping or overactive mind just racing, maybe feeling a little anxious. Maybe just not feeling yourself. I don't know if anybody can relate to those. I know I sure could. But these signaling systems from your body, these signals are not random. It's your way that your body is just asking for more support. Hey, babe, I need some support over here. What are we doing to work on this? And this isn't coming from a place of fear, but of a place of awareness. Okay? Because when the body is asking for help, we can't be asking, how do I cover this up? We got to start asking, what does my body need? What is she asking for? And when we start asking those right questions, everything begins to change. What am I missing? What am I struggling to absorb, right? What are the systems in my body that is really asking for more support? What are the habits or exposures that may be impacting my health? We got to look in the mirror, guys. But more importantly, what am I doing about it? And what can I do about it? And that's the exciting part. That's where it actually does get exciting because the body, again, is super intelligent. Okay. So when we provide it the right nourishment and support in the right environment, guess what happens? Amazing ability to come back into balance, not chasing these symptoms, not living in fear, but literally learning how to support our body so it can do what it's really beautifully designed to do. So the question comes in now, how can I improve my health? Wow. You don't have to guess or chase symptoms, my loves. Not by grabbing just random products, going to a supplement store. Remember, you had people coming in all the time asking, oh, this is, I feel like this, I feel like this, I feel like this, I feel like this. Hopefully we can choose something that will help them. We really got to understand our bodies. One of the things that I really appreciate so much about Vital Health is that it follows a systematic approach to wellness. This is something that I've been teaching for years. And finally, a company that gets it. Many companies start at nourishing the body and providing nutrients. Well, we got to go through a proper approach. Detox, then restore, then nourish, so we can awaken ourselves. That order matters. Again, this is something that I've been teaching for over a decade. Before we can add more to the body, we have to reduce what might be weighing it down. This is so important that you're understanding this, my loves. Environmental toxins, heavy metals, digestive burdens, oh my gosh, everyday stressors that can just impact how the body is absorbing and functioning. Adding vitamins to a terrain that is backed up, it's like adding clean water to a dirty cup. Think about it. Ooh, would you want to get your dirty cup knowing that you can see that it's dirty and just add clean water and go about your day? Wait, that's what your body's trying to tell you. Okay. You got to do that. Wow. I think some light bulbs are going out. Because once we do that, then we can restore. This is where we support the systems that help keep the body in balance, digestion and hormones, immune function, cellular communication, and just overall feeling good, overall great resilience. And when the body is supported properly, guess what? It has a beautiful ability to regulate and to adapt itself. Then we nourish. Okay? This is where most companies start. But now we can nourish. Now we can provide the body with the building blocks of what it needs to thrive, our vitamins and minerals, amino acids, phytonutrients, superfoods, macros, micros, all the fun stuff. All the nutrients that our cells depend on daily to function and to repair and to communicate and create vitality and energy. Okay. Then we can awaken ourselves. This is where we get, the mental clarity and the better focus. We're performing better. We're feeling on top of the world. This is when you're feeling home in your body. Wow. Okay. People are starting to feel themselves again. All right. And this is not quick fixes. Life is not about quick fixing. Get that thought, kick it out. Have this human experience with yourself. Come back to yourself, guys. This is a process. Okay. When your body is doing things in the right order, man, you create such a better opportunity to respond in ways that it's just designed to. Okay. But what gives me even more confidence in this company, okay, is what's behind the products themselves. Vital Health owns its own formulations, its own manufacturing, its own laboratories and the logistics and all the distribution owned by them, paid in full, no debt. Wow. Okay, I'm listening. These are generic products or white labeled copycats getting their products done by some generic manufacturing distribution company. Pay attention to this stuff. Do your research on other companies before you go and put it in your medicine cabinet. Okay. There is a commitment here to quality control and sourcing and testing and consistency, and certified manufacturing. These are standards that are very important throughout the whole entire process. Vital Health is aligned with some of the highest international quality standards. This beats so much. When I saw that this includes the ISO 22000, write this down, and the ISO 9001 certifications, these are standards that are recognized globally and very highly respected across Europe. My father retired in Europe. He lives in Greece. He literally looks 30 years younger. My goodness, every single time I see my dad, he looks great because when we go to visit, they're eating real food, not this glyphosate stuff. And that's really something special. So when we have something that can bring us out of feeling toxic and crappy, this is something to pay attention to, that we know what we're getting into our bodies is what is said on the label. And this is so meaningful. And I actually did have the opportunity to travel to Hermosillo and see this firsthand. I got to tour the headquarters, which you can see down here, the laboratories and the manufacturing facilities, which was really super cool. I really saw the care, the systems, and the standards behind everything that's been created here, from the doctors to the formulations to man, true medicine men and women, let me tell you. This gave me a completely different level of confidence and certainty and transparency in what I'm sharing with people. Another reason why when you see me standing here today, I don't take this for granted. I take this very seriously because this is near and dear to my heart, because I believe that we deserve to have high quality. Someone dropped me high quality in the comments. When we talk about detox and restoring our body and nourishing our body, or maybe awakening our body, we're talking so much more than products, my loves. We're talking about a system, a philosophy, an understanding, a remembrance. Someone drop remembrance in the comments. This all is a beautiful process that is backed by science and quality standards, and a company that is intentionally building wellness from the inside out. Who wants to talk about some products? This is the fun part. I'm going to move through these. As always, I encourage you to do your own research, okay? If you'd like the full ingredient list of any product here, wonderful. Just connect with the person who invited you. Say, I would love to learn more about this formula. Great. We can be able to help you with that. So let's get to it, baby. This is the system that brought me here. This is the one that gets me excited. Oh, man. Viterin. This formula was created to support kidney and urinary tract wellness. I love this formula. Using herbs that are traditionally used that really help support healthy fluid balance and our body's natural filtration processes. And that really helps also support our cardiovascular and lymphatic system health. Next is our tea detox right there. Whoo, man. So many people love this. It's a gentle herbal support formula, okay? And it really helps the body's natural cleansing processes. All right. It really helps someone have a more of a daily ritual, I guess I can say here, without saying too much. What I love is that this detox is not extreme. It really helps get things moving. Sometimes the most powerful supports are not something extreme and like, oh my God, overpowering. It's just simply gently supporting what the body needs, what it was designed to do. My absolute personal favorite product is that guy down there, the Organex. This formula, it really helps support our liver and digestive function, and even indirectly supports our pancreas with ingredients like milk thistle and boldo and toe grass and artichoke. The liver, my loves, is one of our most hardest working organs in the body. Being able to support it and help its processes. Think about all the things that you're eating and all the things that you're drinking and, everything that's in the environment. Supporting your liver health is such an important and non-negotiable for long-term wellness. We have our glutation plus, our glutathione. Anybody here know glutathione? Yeah. Our body's beautiful master antioxidant and also really a great master cellular detoxifier. Such a powerful, powerful house. Really helps support our natural detoxification systems. I love this. And what actually makes this product very unique is that it's delivered in a liquid tincture. We also do have its capsule form, but it makes it easier and easier to use and highly absorbable. It also has under other wonderful ingredients in there too to really help get a deeper cellular detox. So I really love this product. And when it comes to wellness, it's not just about what you're taking, it's about what you're absorbing. So remember how I said the biooptimization and the nutrients? That guy right there, it's going to go do what it needs to do, right? Because that glutathione, master molecule, a little bit too big unless it's biooptimized. So the fact that we had the micronutrients, you're able to absorb it so beautifully. Detox isn't about deprivation, my loves. It's about creating space. Imagine having space in your body so your body can actually take in what it needs. It's about helping the body clear what it no longer needs, mind, body, and spirit, so that you can better nourish it. This is the perfect transition. After we detox, after we get that dirty water, sorry, that dirty cup clean, now it's like, okay, now we're ready to restore. All right, now we're ready for this. Detox is all about clearing what's not needed. Now this focuses us on areas like digestion and stress and sleep and some circulation, better blood sugar balance, inflammation, mobility, immune health. So wonderful. Okay. V control supports appetite awareness, metabolism, healthy weight management, ingredients like spirulina and Mexican hawthorn, wonderful product. Fortiflora really helps support digestion, elimination, wonderful gut health. It has activated charcoal in there and it binds onto toxins and all the stuff that really doesn't need to be in our body, acts like Pac-Man. I recommend taking this separately from other supplements and even from other food because charcoal is a binder, right? It wants to bind on everything. So take it away from other things. I usually take it before I go to bed. So I have it beside my bed and I remember to take it. So there's your little pro tip. Itale is one of my personal favorites. Here they call it the Zen Master, and for good reason. It really supports relaxation, nervous system balance. So beautiful. Oh my goodness. And restful sleep. Has ingredients like passion flower in there. And man, it's all about support. It's not about sedation, like, oh, I gotta. No, it's about supporting the body's natural rhythm. All right. ITIL boost, exactly what you think. It supports our immune health. Ingredients like echinacea and turmeric, a great addition to our wellness routine. What else do we have? We had the glutation, we had the glutathione capsules, again, supporting our body's natural production of glutathione, but also, sorry, it has cysteine in there. Cysteine is a precursor to glutathione. So it helps us produce even more of our own natural glutathione. So it's a nice formula. Asculex, oof, man, as soon as I open the bag of Asculex, I can smell the rosemary. This is so good for healthy circulation and cardiovascular health. Healthy circulation really impacts almost every single system in the body when you really think about it. That's why I believe vascular health deserves more attention. Again, open that bag up, smell it. You can smell the beautiful remedy in there. Itadol, this is our joint and mobility formula. It has a wonderful ingredients like glucosamine and MSM. Really helps support comfortable movement, I'll say, and flexibility and overall great joint wellness. S Balance, this is our formulator, Dr. Tony's Pride and Joy. You know, really helps support blood sugar balance and metabolic wellness. Has ingredients like berberine and cranberry and fenugreek. Blood sugar affects more people than you think, my loves, okay? And it affects our energy, it affects our moods, it affects our cravings, it affects our hormones. All of this is all interconnected. And finally, our curcumix, one of our foundational inflammation products that I love. It has turmeric and selenium and vitamin C. One thing I want you all to notice that I learned, and I thought this was really beautiful, is have you noticed that we don't use traditional plastic bottles? Many of our products are packaged actually in hermetically sealed pouches and capsules. And it really helps preserve the freshness, the potency, the quality. Isn't that wonderful? Write that down if you didn't know that. It's just another powerful example how Vital Health really thinks beyond the ingredient list. Okay. At the end of the day, we're not just talking about what you're taking. It's as the body taking it in, is it actually utilizing what it needs? Now we have two new products that I do want to introduce to you. People are absolutely loving it. One is for him, one is for her. Be Harmony, Be Prime. These are beautiful. I think it says all, I'm going to start with the harmony. It says it all. Harmony, women's health, man, it's women's health is, our health is so interconnected. Stress and sleep and nutrition and hormones, blood sugar, gut health. Okay. Every stage of life influences how we feel. Ladies, I know you can agree with me when I say, like, I just ever felt off. I think my hormones are off. Oh my God. Maybe your energy isn't what it used to be, or your mood is just different. I love the harmony. It's not designed just to support one area my diet loves. It's designed to support the whole woman, with ingredients that really help support hormone balance and cycle health and metabolic wellness and stress resilience, emotional well-being, healthy microbiotica. So, so beautiful. Men, we didn't forget about you. Now, I know men don't like to talk about their hormones. A lot of times when they're going to say, my hormones are off. I don't think I've ever heard a man say that. But they may actually say, yo, I'm tired, man. I'm not feeling myself. My recovery is just not how it used to be, or my energy is just not there. I'm sure you guys can probably remember someone who said that, but never like, oh my God, my hormones are off. But V Prime is meant to help support men's energy and vitality, their performance, okay? Recovery and confidence, which is so important. Prostate wellness as well. Has wonderful ingredients like Tongkat Ali. It has maca in it, has ashwagandha and shilajit, saw palmetto. Incredible ingredients for the man. These formulas, they're not just focused on sips on symptoms. They're focused on helping support our wholeness, the whole woman, the whole man. Okay. This is so powerful. Now let's talk about Nourish. Detox is helping us clear. Okay. Nourish is about bringing us back into balance. And Nourish is about giving the body the building blocks that it needs to thrive, baby. Okay. And this is actually, believe it or not, where a lot of people are struggling. Oops. I need to go here. Hello. Think about this for a second. Is eating and nourishing the same thing? No, it's not. A lot of people are getting enough calories, but they're not exactly getting enough nutrition. This is so important. Let's start with Vital Pro. This is our whey-based protein. It's packed with high quality protein and vitamins and minerals and amino acids. Next is our omegas. If I had to choose a daily non-negotiable, omegas would definitely be on the top of that list. We're supporting our brain health, our heart health, our joint health, and overall cellular function. V Daily, beautiful product. One of our widely recognized products. Think of it as your daily foundational nutrition. It has vitamins, it has minerals, it has amino acids and plant extracts and superfoods, prebiotics. It's all there to help you basically bridge that nutrition gap. Okay. I'm a huge believer in consistency over time, truly giving the body what it needs, especially if you're going through the systems properly. Our collagen product, oh my goodness. Ladies, I know that you knew this was coming. This isn't your average collagen. Again, bio-optimized, so the body can actually absorb it. Collagen, man, collagen in its molecular form, too big for our bodies to absorb. Again, owned a supplement store. Half of the stuff on the shelves didn't even work. Straight up. The fact that we bio-optimize the size of the cells so the body can actually recognize it, that's micronutrients, my loves. Now you got multiple sources of protein of collagen here, type 1, type 2, and type 3. You got hyaluronic acid, you got bone broth in there. This will really help the gut lining. So powerful. You got NAD support. Again, bio-optimized. Your body actually recognizes. That's kind of cool. And of course, you're supporting your hair, your skin, your nails, your joints, everything in your body. It just feels like the whole body's going from the inside out. And I also love that we have a kids line. Man, this is so great because, of course, the growing bodies need nutrition too. Okay. Defense supports the immune system. Smart Biotics has beautiful probiotics in there and digestive enzymes to really help with the healthy little microbiota in the bodies. Okay. Our Genius Shake down there. It's actually a family favorite. A lot of adults, a lot of parents like this one too, because it's packed with protein and fruits and vegetables and actually tastes fantastic. And I think it even has adaptogens and omegas in there. Oh man, so beautiful. Performance. This is one that's actually a favorite of my partners because it really helps support healthy hydration and recovery, which is really super cool. Electrolytes, minerals, magnesium, and even has creatine in there. Hydration isn't just water, my loves. You got to add those minerals and electrolytes in there. And finally, we have the Nourish Plus. Our plant-based, all in again, plant-based. We have a whey-based, right? But we do have a plant-based for all of you that like the plant-based, all right? It's all in one beautiful shake. Has protein, it has the prebiotics, it has antioxidants and superfoods, again, omegas and adaptogens. And it's really all convenient. I actually love combining the Nourish and the collagen together. And it's like this raspberry chocolate just parfait. Oh my gosh. Anybody else done that? Man, just a little bit of cream in there too. Oh gosh, it's so good. All right. This is what the body needs, vitamins and minerals and protein, healthy fats. It notices this. Okay. This is what's so powerful. Finally, our last category, awaken. Okay. This is where people often begin to feel the difference. Maybe you have more energy now, focus and motivation. Maybe you're feeling more vital, more alive. You're remembering how good it feels. And this isn't from overstimulation or jitters. It's literally intentional support for our brain and our body. Okay. This is what I love so much. What's important is that all of our coffee line here, mold free, pesticide free. Oh, baby. Some people love coffee. Some people want cognitive support. Other people maybe just want some metabolism support, right? But we have it all. Thermo Cafe, the Neuro Cafe, the Love Cafe. That Thermo Cafe supports energy and metabolism. That Neuro Cafe really helps support focus and mental clarity. The Love Cafe helps with the mood and vitality, overall well-being. And for those of you who don't drink coffee, that's okay. We have the energy, all right? That's actually one of my personal favorites. It's delicious. It's mango flavor. It has wonderful, wonderful ingredients to help with energy and focus. It even has saffron in there to give you a little bit of a mood boost. And last but not least, we had that V Nitro, which really supports the nitric oxide production and circulation and oxygen delivery. You feel like you're, in a casino, but your whole body's just like filled with oxygen, feeling so good. Okay. And of course, last but not least, we had that Latte Cafe. It has 10 beautiful functional mushrooms. And it really helps with supporting focus and resilience, and it helps with our immune wellness, mental performance. So I really love this line. It helps us with our clarity, our focus. Okay. But here's what I learned. People don't need more stimulation. We need more support. Okay. And that's what all of this has been able to do. And last but not least, I want to talk about one of the most unique tools that we have available here, and that is our quantum resonance wellness scan. At the heart of this tool is just a simple idea. Instead of guessing, we're gathering information, gathering data. The scan uses a small finger sensor, okay, you can use, and it just takes a minute to complete. And it generates personalized wellness support. What it does is designed to actually help us identify the areas where we need a little bit of additional support and nutrition, where you need a little bit more TLC. For adults, the scan reviews 45 different systems in the body. Wow. It support like you're seeing different maybe your organs or maybe like minerals or like if there's heavy metals. It's freaking awesome. I don't know if you haven't seen this before, but my goodness, find someone that has a scanner and get scanned. I'm telling you. If your children are under 10, there's a specialized pediatric version as well. Now, this is not a medical device. This is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent, or mitigate any disease. This is not replacing professional medical care. This is a wellness scan. It's for education and it's for awareness. Wow. What I personally love about this is that it helps people ask better questions. Again, where do I need more support? What habits, you know, can I add that can help me? Where should I put my attention to? If I had this when I had the supplement store, my goodness, I would have my customers walking like lined up outside because instead of them coming up to me and saying, I feel like this, I feel like this, I feel like this, and hopefully we can find a product that sticks. Man, if I had this in my supplement store, we would be able to test instead of having to guess. And they would walk out knowing what they would have the support that was actually going to support them. It's absolutely incredible. The scan is literally giving people a tool to become more intentional about their wellness journey. Isn't that so cool? Wow. And what happens is that we're giving them, okay, well, this is the herb that is going to help you. These are the products that have these herbs in it. Come back in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, we'll test you again and see how you're progressing. That's how we're staying responsible for our customers and saying, hey, I know this is going to help you. Here's the data. Let's see if this is going to work. Instead of, and do I feel good? Do I not feel good? Well, let's test. And that's something that I'm very proud to stand behind. This goal here that we have is to empower you all, is to give you awareness. This isn't a scanner business. This is empowerment. And this is something that is just so beautiful. So as we wrap up here tonight, I just want to say how beautiful it is to see so many people remembering their power, coming back to the wisdom of nature and sharing their experiences along the way, which is wonderful. Maybe they're noticing more vitality or digestion improving, or maybe just simply feeling healthier, more abundant, more vibrant, more like themselves again. Every journey, such as yours, is very unique and it's yours. Okay. When you listen to people's stories, just let that remind you that healing it's not about perfection. It's about taking one intentional step at a time and trusting your body's incredible ability to restore itself. Before we finish this evening, make sure that you dropped your name in the chat, okay? If you are a guest, if you haven't done that already, this is your last call, baby, last call. Because we're going to do a beautiful giveaway in just a few moments. And we want to make sure that we don't miss out on anyone. So if you're a guest this evening, please drop your name in the comments. I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me to share, for being here with me, for spending some time with us tonight. I truly honor you for being here. I don't like rushing through this type of education. This is not a presentation. This is an awareness call. I honor each and every one of you for being here and investing in yourself and for being open to learning. Now, if there's something that I said tonight that spoke to you, you're like, wow, that's really super cool, and it resonated with you, I would love for you to connect with the person who invited you. We'd love to find you some more education, maybe the right products for you, the right herbs for you. Maybe you want to get scanned, something that helps support you and align you with your highest goals. Gratitude for each and every one of you for being here, and good luck in the giveaway.